victories is the most by a Bucks team since 1981. Oklahoma City will apparently go with its normal rotation in Game 82, with the exception of Paul George, who is out.
He's going to test it a little bit and got it knocked away, but you see what he can do. And one of these times, he's going to throw it down nasty. In the drills, when Steven Adams rolls, go close to him, but don't touch him. You'll break your wrist.
Fez has become. Adams does not shoot the three, 0 for 2 the entire season. Frazier wanted contact called, nothing. Jeremy Grant.
There's no question after watching an entire season, not missing a game, this guy.
Over 2 blocks and over 2 made threes a game.
Yeah, it shows where the game is at.
Three-pointer.
Staying ready, staying right, but giving some guys some rest. And Brook Lopez has had a big reason with why this team has 60 wins this year.
Well, winning 60 on Sunday was critical in my view. You get that out of the way, then the loss column is pretty irrelevant when it's this late in the season, correct?
There's not that many other games left. You don't have to worry about it too much if you win 60.
Dennis Schroeder drives.
Spooky. She's a legend.
Jeremy all season long. They've been fantastic.
Yeah, they really have. And you look at even just the minutes that these guys have played. They've had a ton to do with that. Just gauging it, and keeping these guys right. They have. You have to be special to be in the NBA locker room and take it out, dished out.
Westbrook knocks it away.
5 games.
Bucks up by 2. Take away Oklahoma City. 24-22 Milwaukee. Alley out there hitting that shot, and Milwaukee leads by 5. 4-0.
He's going to shoot it over you. He's going to be able to shoot it either way. It's a good defense.
On this end, Schroeder, 3.
Defensive. I see how this all started now. A hockey or a basketball team without knowing they were going to get one. And the Hurricane Katrina happened. They got an opportunity to prove that they could support a team. And now look at this. They just retired their first number. Nick Collison, the epitome of a hard-working teammate, fit Oklahoma City perfect. No, I mean, there's really some special things that go on that just behind the scenes. OKC's one of them. When you get there, first thing you do, Sam Presti, the GM, you go straight to the Oklahoma City Museum and you learn about the history of the city. The World Trade Center bombing. You learn about the history, the people. People bring you your cupcakes they haven't even met you yet. Ask if they can mow your lawn. It's a special community, I mean it.
Sounds similar to what Aaron Rodgers and the Packers face in Green Bay almost. You're special out there, aren't you?
Sure are.
Lonzie Colson misses the 3. A 3.
Middleton's just really, since All-Star break, he's turned it on. 21 points a game.
Inside.
Continue to draw Giannis and the Bucks as they go through the playoffs in these next few weeks?
Yes, I definitely will. During class, when I get bored, I actually draw him a lot.
We won't tell your teachers.
First, there's a lot of special guys. They're really get it. He's one guy because I know he is a good dude and doing stuff like you saw Giannis do for Lily. And by the way, I agree. We should bring Lily back. I feel like she had more to say, don't you?
That mid-ranger to go. Here's Dennis Schroeder. And now Westbrook drives and kicks. Jeremy.
By your guy. You don't get by your guy one-on-one. You don't create any problems.
Will be the first-round opponent for Milwaukee as they begin what they believe will be a deep playoff run. Adams with the flush.
Their stride recently, too.
DJ Wilson on the miss. He runs back, can't get back quickly enough.
Push the pace.
Three-pointer, Raymond. Make a little switch there, kind of a double switch, if you will, if I could use that analogy.
A lot of those this year.
Jeremy Grant averages just over 13 points a game. He has 19. Ooh, Steven Adams goes down hard.
I didn't know Tim Frazier was capable of that. Yeah, and you know when Steven Adams stays down, he's not usually a guy that's, he's not a dramatic guy. His face barely changes when.
Frazier moved away, but he was simply there to make sure that Adams is all fall by a big man.
There was, and Frazier really, you're taught to not let the guy get his arms up. Obviously, the optics of that doesn't look bad when you watch Tim Frazier. When you watch the way Steven goes down, it looks worse.
The Bucks have trailed by 14. They have cut it in half. 3 on the way. Last shot of the half. The NBA. Then you had Oklahoma City with the game winner by Paul George.
The next week. And man, oh man, that finish. PG with the game winner.
Schroeder lays it in.
The charge is a call, so there is an art to taking the charge, and it's not necessarily a flop, but more of a...
In the final game of the season. Oh, Jeremy Grant inside.
Atlanta last week, 15 points, 16 rebounds. Played some serious minutes, but still.
He has one award for the preservation of birds, and probably will win an award for preservation of fish.
Well, you heard him.
Felton and Ferguson. Now Morris. Westbrook drives. Solid guard rebounder. You have to love the way the game is played today because a lot of threes means some misses and they're long.
Help, especially a guy like Russell, when your coach trusts you, be able to get back or match up and not be out of position if you go offensive board.
That's another reason why the Bucks have been able to move from last to first in rebounds because the guards have picked up their valuable. How do you define that? Giannis will finish first or second. Westbrook on both sides of the court. Harden won't be in that tight group defensively. Giannis has both ends going every night.
He absolutely does. No, you're right. Offensive rating, points per game, rebounding, all those things last year to this. To just look at what 1 year, what a difference those numbers are.
Well, the top two for me. Jeremy Grant has had a game for Oklahoma City tonight. And I wouldn't be surprised if he could tell you exactly what it was.
Didn't want to goaltend his own shot. That's for sure.
Abdul Nader. Morris to Nader. 2. That was against the Lakers. Mid-January. He needs 2 rebounds. Nader and 1. Bears would take heaves at the end of quarters, and the ball bounces away, and everybody walks to their benches. Guys would go get that rebound.
Oh yeah, quarter like you said, it starts to add up in an 82-game season.
Dennis Schroeder, 24 with 13 assists, 6 rebounds for Frazier.
Jeez.
And he's here now, coming over from New Orleans.
Into February, we had 11 straight triple-doubles and done his average, i.e. triple-double, 3 straight seasons.
Less than a minute to play in the regular season.
This is Noah. What's up, Noah? How old is he? 1 years old? 1.5, right? Hey, Russell. Hey, Russell. Tell me. Go a little bit, bro. Go ahead. Bro, he's shooting, bro.